Welcome back. I'm gonna go deeper into the agents. What is the hype about AI agents, the agentic behavior? So I will actually give you some demos in this series. So it will really give you the awareness of where the industry is truly going, right? So you're all aware of chatbots, right? So what does a chatbot do? Chatbot is like, you chat, for example, you chat here, right? Something, and then it gives you the response, it guides you, it helps you, it actually gives you answers, right? um, but what is an agent? Agent is very different. Agent is, you tell it some goal, right? So here, actually, let me, if you can see my screen, let's just go deeper. um, so agent sets, so we set a goal, right, for the agent. Okay, so then the agent will do a plan, right? It will create a plan, it will act upon the plan, it will observe the output, right? Then if it is like, if the output is not in line with what we really wanted, it will adjust the plan, go back to act again, right? So it's like almost like a human. How does a human, when you want an intelligent worker, what do you want him to do, right? Him or her to do, right? You want him or her to really, example, right? You tell your worker, or receptionist, for example, hey, go, can you help me please book a airlines tickets from New York to Dallas, right? So what does the worker or the receptionist do, right? She will try to call an agent, she will Google, she will find the best pricing, she will look for a couple of places, and then eventually, based on the itinerary, she will, or based on, like, your given preference, she will select the best one. Maybe she will come back to you for a few questions, but she will select the best one if you give her the authority, and she will book you based on what you wanted, right? Same here. That's what the agent will do. So I will show you, like in the next 3, 4 videos, I'll show you various agentic behavior which will open your eyes into where we are truly going, right? So here, I want to actually create. So you see this concept, right, for the agent, right? It sets a goal, it plans, it acts, it observes the results, adjusts based on the result, and then back to act, and then finally the job is done, right? I want to actually create, for my demo purpose, I wanted to create an image for this concept, right? So let's see, if I'm asking Claude Code to help me, right? So you are live on my channel lesson recording, right? Help me with the image from Key.ai. So Key.ai is a marketplace for, you can generate um, content from there, right? So you can use it for various platforms, Sora, VO3, and then Kling. So many, like, tools are available there. So it's just a marketplace where you can get the API key for Key.ai, and then just feed the API key to Cloud Code, and then it can agentically do some of the content creation. So we'll give an example here, right? From Key.ai, I understand you do not have the key, but the key exists in another project named project on desktop called videos. Please copy over and then help with the image. Okay, let's see. So I'm telling Cloud Code, hey, get the key, the API key from one of the projects which I've already built. I will show you that next, right? And just bring it to over to this project. This is a new project. I just named it Brewlog, but I'm asking it to bring it here and then help me create this image, right? So let's see what it does. This is real time. I haven't tested it. Um, I don't need this window. I'm going to close this. Let's see what it does, right? So remember, the key was generated by me one time. Okay, I think it is trying to find it. Let's see what it does, right? So remember, it failed, right? It said no file hard coded here. Every script reads. So the key isn't stored in the videos project at all. So I gave him some job. It went for it. Um, thorough surgeon, here's what I found. The key is not stored as a file in videos project. Every script there. So no, so I no. I am sure we are able to create content from the videos project. Check how. But that's fine. But I still wanted to use Key.ai. Okay, so now I pointed it back that to regroup to see how we are creating content on the videos project. Okay, so what it's telling me is that the key was never stored. I've shared it in the chat. Um, okay, so let's see. Um, okay, still trying. It failed a few times. Okay, so it did recover some key from the text from the chat in the other project because we never saved it actually. So it's smart enough to actually recover from the chat itself. But let's see, it's testing now to see if it works. And remember, this is all on the fly. I didn't plan it. I'm also interested to see what it can do when it is failing or when, some things are not very obviously available. There will be some silence here, so my apologies, but please bear with me. Okay, I really love the way some of the words it uses: actioning, brewing, thinking. So if you watch this churning, so these are very interesting choice of words which Anthropic Cloud Code came up with. Clouding, wow. Okay, so let's see why it's taking so long, but we have to give it a minute. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna explain what this channel is about, what the hype about AI, why I'm sold on AI, why we should all adopt AI. And today, you can build anything which you want that you can imagine, right? That's the first thing. What do you need to be successful though? because yeah, I mean, in 1 year or 2 years, believe me, everybody is going to be building. So the technical part will become easy. All of us will have, whether it's a, anybody or everybody would have the skills to create the actual app, right? So then how do we succeed, right? How do we differentiate? I think the key would be, where your domain knowledge lies, right? Where your domain knowledge, passion, and where you can keep iterating to create a world class product, right? Because everybody is going to be creating tons of products, but well, 90-95% will be kind of junk because people don't commit to it, right? Committing and then obviously having some background, some knowledge about something. So for example, if you wanted to create an accounting software, do you have accounting knowledge? Yeah, you can gain some knowledge from the LLMs, but you need to have deeper knowledge to create something which will stand out. Basic product everybody will be able to create, right? So you need to start picking up your niche, right? And the other thing which I really, and by the way, I'm just talking in the meantime while the agent is working, right? The other thing which I really connect with is, so we are all born with with something we are meant. We all have some kind of a life purpose, and I'm not talking pure spiritual. I'm talking about even from your job, money perspective. What are you meant to do, right? So I keep giving this example, right? If Sachin Tendulkar became, I mean, he's a cricketer. If you don't know, but most of the Indians and like the Asians would like Asians cricket playing nations would know Sachin Tendulkar. But the point I'm making is, if he became an engineer, right, that would be such a waste, right? Um, um, so again, right, what you have to first figure out what your passion is, and not just passion, right? So if I want to be a singer and that's my passion, but I am not good at singing at all, then that's just an impossible dream, right? So you have to kind of um, meet midway where your passion and your capability meets, and that's where you need to go. Okay, so let's see where we are. um, this was itself a mini agentic loop. Goal: generate the visual via Key.ai. Plan: find the API key. Act, observe, adjust. The key wasn't in a file, wasn't in profiles, wasn't in keychain. Recovered it from a past sessions transcript, wrote it to .env file. So see, it created a .env file. It wrote the key here, right? I'm not going to give the full key, but um, can close this, right? The key is in this. Done. Verified credits. We have these many credits on Key.ai. Matched your Nano Banana Pro recipe, rendered the image. A couple of housekeeping notes. The key is in .env, got it. The reusable generator is okay, that's fine. The cost of few credits, you have got plenty left, okay. The second version, okay. So where is the actual image? Okay, so it created the image. Let's see. Okay, see, this is see if we can. Okay, now this fits the screen. So this is the image we wanted, right? Goal: that create a plan, act upon it, observe, adjust, right? Adjust and then go back to act again till you're done, right? I'm see, I mean, this is an amazing output. Remember, this is a infographics which is like very clean. It even generates the loop properly, right? Till it is finally done. So all this agentic, everything agentic, meaning we just gave it some job, it went ahead and did it for us, right? In one of the lessons, I will cover Key.ai because that is an excellent way of it's one, it is very, it's much cheaper than your regular credits. If you go from Sora or Google VO3 or any other like tools which exist like Suno, there's so many tools you can just you know create, use, whatnot, right? So, but again, point being is we will cover Key.ai for content generation as well, right? Anyway, this was a great lesson to show the agentic behavior. See you in the next lesson.